Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another cosplay build video. As promised, the second sword build. Let's get it started. Alright, so hopefully you guys watched my video on building the ring wrath sword. But I told you in that video for this one, which this is like the hero sword, Aragon's, I was going to leave everything as it came off the print bed and show you that. So this is the entire sword here. So we basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sword pieces. We got some handle pieces. Yeah, this one's a little bit different as far as a build goes. So I may have to periodically check some references. But first things first, let's get the pieces off. Boom. Get that piece off right there. Nice. I know what this piece is. This is the hilt, or the pommel right there. Look at the detail on that. Is that not so wicked cool? Man. Polymaker Cosplay, PLA, that's what I use. Works great. Sands great. So no complaints. Alright. Looks like, ooh, that's cool. The ring wrath didn't have these little indentions. That's very cool. So if I had to guess, those we may not need to actually mark as much, because I've got them in order here, so we should be able to male to female all the way down. Clean off a little bit of the excess. I like this. I like these little, I mean, the 5x5s are great, but I think I sort of like these little indention pins. Yeah, those actually work really good. All right. Oh, this is going to be another big, long sword. Oh, there's the actual support. Boom. And then finally the end piece, which is solid. So that piece right there, I may have to think a little bit on that, because evidently there's no rod going all the way through, but that's okay. There are these little rings, and there's a couple of different sizes of them, so I may have to that may be what I need to reference as far as those go. But in case you're wondering, when I mention the word raft, that's a raft. Now, a raft uses a lot of extra filament, and a lot of people, you know, they don't like using rafts because of the fact that so much extra filament is used. I mean, it's probably over 100 grams, but for me, this makes I print pretty much everything religiously on rafts. To me, it's worth the extra. This is what's called tree supports right there, or organic. Hopefully, these will come off relatively easily, and I don't have to do a whole lot of finish work. But I usually just try to pull the raft part off, get that out of the way, get any extra ones. Let me see here. Get the big blade out here. And what I do with this is basically I just want to score it. Just stick it in, and I'm not cutting it. I'm just plunging it to get a little bit of it started. You can use a putty knife too, but basically I just stick it in there and give it a little half twist. You'll hear it separating like that. Easy. Yeah, there we go. It just pulls right off. Then we'll get down here at the other end and we'll do the same thing. Just get it started. Just be careful. Take your time. You're not in a hurry. But I said typically I usually use a putty knife for this. But so yeah, there you go. And we have a little bit of extra stuff here. Get this off. And this is normal to get a little bit of this support material. And it's usually nothing like crazy. We've got some loose fibers here, nothing major there. All right. Come over to this side. And this is what I'm talking about. These little hashes right here. They come off like crazy easy. Crazy easy. All right. Let's see here. Get the torch out. Basically just burning the little fringes. Oh my goodness, look at that. I will have to do some extra finishing work on this one, but it won't be bad. Oh, look at that detail. That is so flipping cool. Now here's the part where I'm gonna have to do some referencing on, because the this piece I do believe goes in between. I can't remember if this is on the bottom. These two are pretty much the same. I do believe they go like this. And I think this goes at the top, I think. Let me grab one of these wood dowels. And the wood dowels are very, very handy for, well, not that one. Aluminum one. Let me grab an aluminum one. Yeah. So what you can do is, before you actually, since this is a smaller work surface, I don't know if that goes up there or down here at the bottom. Let me look here. Let me see what it does. So there, then these two, I think this one goes on next, like so. Then this one, oh, nope. Then one of these, then this, then another one of these, then this. I think that's it right there. And then the final piece would be the guard. I think that's it. I think that's the process. So the next step is, let's check the steel rod that I've got. Let's make sure that all the pieces will fit on the steel rod. Yeah, I'll put that down, put that there. All right, so there's that. I just want to make sure that everything, I want to make sure this steel rod's not too long. I don't think it'll be too long. I just want to double check. Well, that's going to go in there like that. Then this one, whoops, like so. Yeah, I think we'll be good. Because what I may do is, depending on where the sword ends, and it looks like it looks like we may, so far it looks like we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so that's plenty. So plenty, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is, since this, the way this sword's done with these male and female pins, we can actually put the blade together, and we can put the hilt on as a separate piece as well. So yeah, I'm digging that. Digging that a lot. I just want to double check something. So what I could do, get my E6000 out. I'm gonna fill this hole with E6000. Get it good and gooey. Get that on there. And while we're working on the sword or the blade, this right here can actually be, I'm not gonna say setting, but it can be firming up a little bit. Let's do that. And then we can, since it has this little crown right here, we may be able to make this work. Let me get this right here for now. Got that there. Yeah, we may do it this way first and then do the blade. This may work better. Yeah, I think it will. All right. Change of plans. We're building it this way. Don't do that at home. Don't do that at home. Get a little bit of super gluage. Get that on there like that. Bring this up. Like so. Get my activator. Give her a squirt. Yeah. You know what? I could have actually used the the smaller aluminum rod to do this part. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't. Nope. So let's get this on here. Get that there. I'm gonna get this lined up. Since this pipe is a little bit bigger, I want to try to get this lined up as perfect as I can. Give her a little squirt. That'll hold that in place. Nice. Yeah. And so the purpose of the E6000 and the super glue, like I was saying in the previous video, the E6000 is more of a permanent hold, and the super glue is to hold it in place until the actual E6000 firms up, which usually takes about 24 hours. Get that on there. Double check something. Make sure that that's all the way down, like so. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me get my 1, 2, 3 block. And voila. Okay. Now we need one of these bad boys. So we'll do a E6000 layer. Put that there so it doesn't go crazy on me. We'll do a super glue layer. You don't need a lot of super glue. You truthfully don't. I'm gonna move this on down as I just stuck that to my finger. Slide that on down. Get my, all right. Get that there. I will tell you this, doing this right here is, to me, a lot like, it's a lot like, actually, being like an armorer and, building equipment and swords and things like that. Another good thing about the E6000, since it's so thick, it actually will keep the pieces from moving around too much as you set the super glue, which is so beneficial. I mean, here we go. All right. Booyah. All right, got that piece on there. Again, little E6000, put some down in the hole. Little super glue. Give that a nice little alignment. If this rod was 100% the same size, I will say this, it would be easier. It would be a lot easier because there wouldn't be no side-to-side play. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Give that a press. A little activator. Okay, that moved a little bit, but that's okay. We can still work with it. Even though you use the activator, you can still work with it a little bit. There we go. Let that sit for a bit. We got our next piece. And since this is just a decorative ring, you don't need near as much of the E6000. So I'm just going to put some here on the pipe. Or not the pipe, the metal rod, I should say. Drop that down. Let that naturally come to rest. Double check. Oh, that's so nice. And you can tell a lot by looking at the hole and looking at the rod, and that'll let you know how close you are. That actually looks pretty close right there. So let's give it a little bit of a press. And voila. Look at there. That E6000, it's already, it's not set, but it's firming up, which is good. Okay. Another bit of the glue. Okay. Then we're going to get this handle piece. Get it down on there. Let's get that centered. Oh, that looks great. Give her a little bit of a hold. Hope you enjoy these. There'll be more of these. I mean, this isn't like the only one. There's going to be more of these videos. Because like I told you in the other one, I want to, especially going into 2025, I want to really show you guys a lot more of this process. And I know videos like this are not going to do, they're not going to do as good as, toy hunts or this, that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Now, I will say this. Doing this, it would be so much easier to finish all of this prior to doing this glue up. But for the sake of showing you guys this process, I'm okay with doing it I'm okay with finishing it a little harder. There we go. Look at that. I'm sorry, but that looks so cool. That's money right there. That is money. All right, so while this right here is doing this, we can we can look at the blade. So the blade. All right. This one here. So that's a good fit. And I think I am going to use the aluminum rod just for a guide purposes. And I'm going to use the E6000 just a little bit differently on this one. I'm going to, hang on, put that there. I'm just going to put a little dollop right there. And then we'll do the super glue right there. Put that on the edge, put it on the little pin. And now we can bring this down and lock it into place. Like so. Give her a little bit of a wipe right there. Let's double check. Give her a squirt. Flip her around. Clean the mess up. And a squirt. Voila. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Now it's a matter of just repeating this process. And do a little bit of super glue right there. Let go of my glove right there. And we'll get this piece. Slide it on, lock it into place. And I'm not too worried about these seams or anything, because honestly, I am going to probably do a resin coat over it to really smooth things out and to make it a little bit stronger. So yeah, I'm not too worried about everything just being like perfect, because there's so much work you got to do in the post that it's just not worth worrying about, to be honest with you. Okay. Then a little bit of super glue. A little bit there, a little bit there. Slide that bad boy in. Make sure the tabs align. Give her a press. Give her a wipe. Same thing over here. And voila. Look at there. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm going to go ahead and put a little super glue on this, and just a little dollop of the E6000 in the middle. because I'm going to go ahead and put these two together before I slide it on. It'll work out a little bit better. Give that a little wipe. I love making weapons. I love making weapons. Double check something here real quick. And the beauty of the activator is if you only activate one side, it does give you a little bit of leeway or play, so you can actually double check it. All right. Last piece before we join everything together. Okay. Get that on there like so. Okay. Little activator. It's good. It's good and true. I lost my rod there. Give that a wipe. And voila. Look at there. Straight and true. Pull our test rod out. This is always the fun part. When you marry the two together, that to me is like, I don't know. I love this part. All right, we'll get some E6 right in here. Okay, put some on the rod and put some super glue. And I think what I'm gonna do with this right now is I'm gonna take the blade. We're gonna basically fill the hole or put a bunch in the actual hole here, so that way when the rod gets pushed, it will spread it all the way down. Some super glue. All right, here we go. Let's get these things put together. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it going down. Oh my goodness. Get that married into there. And a little bit of, oh my goodness. Look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. This is cool. Oh, this is gonna be a really, this is not gonna be too bad to paint. But again, if I wasn't doing it for this video and I was going through the whole process of finishing it, I probably would have left the blade separate, done all of this pieces, and then done the marriage. But I can make it work because there's such a big flat spot right there that I can definitely make it work after everything dries. But there you go, Aragon sword. It's bigger than the camera. I mean, it's big. I mean, it's tall. Because remember, the rod is 4 feet. So this is about 4.5 feet long. Wow. And I'm also working on some sword holders. This one, it's I need to make it a little wider, but to display them. But anyway, guys, that is that is it for this sword build. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I do. Like I said, this is just another part of my world that I want to share with other folks. And I don't know if Big Dub's watched these videos yet, but he's big in the Lord of the Rings, and he collects swords and stuff. So Brian, if you're watching this and watch the Ring Wrath, let me know what you think, buddy. Let me know if you approve. But yeah, that's it. We're done. Again, I'm gonna let this sit for 24 hours before I do anything else with it. We'll let it all sort of marry up and bond. Yeah, I'm gonna take the weight off of it, and yeah, then it'll come time to finishing them both. I've got the ring wrap sitting right over there. But if you want to see what I do with these, hey, social media, that's where you'll find all the information pertaining to these swords. And it's all the links of the description. Just click more, it expands, boom, there it is. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like, share it, tell your friends about it. And I'm going to keep doing this. Like I said, I love the weapons. I love making weapons. This is something very easy. It's very cost effective to decorate your room. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that as well, if at least you considered it. And yeah, let's let this thing dry. So guys, until the next video, please always remember, weapon building refreshes your soul. I'll see you next time.